My flow, my click, my spit, my chick, her ass, this trash. You better get with the program, cause I don't fear no man, especially not you, fam. You softer than a slow jam. Come on, bro, hand, you know that I'm a Coach fan. And I get
Yes. NOOZ, a.k.a. the NOOZ, a.k.a. the Letcha logo. Miguel Favorito, El Color is El Rojo. Even though I don't got nothing on today. Smoke till I'm in slow-mo. And I got my boy E to the L to the I in the building with me. What's up, brother?
What's up? Back in this bitch like a guy knows hands.
That's crazy. That's crazy to say. But that's hilarious. Nah, man, got another good show, man, for us Tuesday night, 10 o'clock, like we always do about this time.
Oh, yeah.
I got, like I said, we always talk about right now, it's slowing off two favorite sports, football and basketball, but we still got to keep coming with the coming, pause. And we got some shit, man. We got some fun topics, I think, that I would say tonight. The first one I want to talk to you about, first of all, how you been? I ain't talked to you in a minute. How you been?
And we had a cooler week last week. Wasn't too bad. We got this heat wave going again, so sweating it out again.
Yeah, no, it's hot as hell, especially people that work outside, boy. I got some people in my family that be working outside in the heat, boy. I left work early the other day because it was so damn cold in the office. So
Jesus. Must be nice. I stand next to a 400, 500 degree dryer all day, so that shit. I might as well be outside.
Yeah, you need a towel. Make sure you bring a towel to work, dog. But let's start it off, man, with this first thing that's talking right here, man. I want to talk about the con man McGregor. The con man.
Man, oh man. We got a lot of mad people about that shit.
Dog, from what I understand, you said like 92% of the people was betting on McGregor?
That's what I read. It said 92% of the bets were on McGregor to win. And I don't know if that was just on one specific website, but I did read that DraftKings alone was looking at they were looking at a solution for it because of the outrage of how much has happened. I mean, as we all know, Drake himself lost $1 million, but the whole situation was pretty wild.
Yeah, I mean, when are we gonna stop falling for these old washed up, flabby and sick dudes fighting? We fell for the Mike Tyson joint. People ready to fall for it again when he fight Roy what's his name? So it's like the last time Conor McGregor fought was, what year was that?
2 years ago, I think they said 3 years ago.
Versus who?
Or was it? No, I think that's when he fought Floyd, wasn't it? No.
I mean, that had to be more than 2 years ago. Let me look that up. Conor.
Or maybe it was 5 years ago. I got everything mixed up. Or maybe he got hurt 2 years ago.
Let me see. Max Holloway in a trilogy against Dustin Pryor. 2021 was Dustin Pryor. So he hasn't fought in 5 years.
Okay, so yeah, 5 years. And yeah, I mean, and I don't know where I was getting the two from, but I think that's when he was supposed to fight 2 year ago and backed out of it or something. Maybe I'm just mixing it all up, but
I mean, why?
But yeah, you're right. I mean, why are people falling for it? I mean, the Tyson thing was kind of a ruse in itself. I think that was all just for him to get an extra check. Obviously Jake Paul
looks like. That's what this looks like too.
Exactly. Jake Paul was tied to the end of the other one. And that, I mean, I don't know what if Dana White is trying to get on McGregor's good side or what, but I mean, there's a lot of people talking about how he was hurt before the fight even started. Mel Gibson was on the ring side talking about he's hurt. It's crazy. Look at that merch.
You got the merch. Got the new T-shirts, man. I'm gonna send you one. I got some coming in. Ski. I got you coming. So I see you watching Ski. I know you want one too. They coming in. If you want one, inbox, DM. I'll get you one. Whoever you is. Shout out to all the people watching, man. But yeah, man. Thank you for pointing that out. But yeah, Conor McGregor is washed, right? Mike Tyson is washed. When Floyd Mayweather gets in the ring, he'll be washed, right? Like, I don't know what y'all think when it comes to time. Why people just think they're going to be great. As soon as Mike Tyson came out with that knee brace, I knew. I was like, what the hell? Yeah. All them videos I showed us before this fight, he never had no knee brace on. Where'd that come from? So they selling these fights. What's that one movie with Damon Wayans in it? Samuel L. Jackson, Damon Wayans. Damon Wayans is a boxer.
Oh shit!
You ever seen that? You remember that movie? And Samuel L. Jackson was damn near playing Don King, the Great White Hope, the Great
Yeah, I
White
was
Hope.
gonna say, that's what I was thinking it was.
Oh, the Great White Hype, the Great White Hype.
Great
That's
White
it, the Great
Hype.
White.
Yeah.
That's what this looked like to me, the Great White Hype. You know what I mean? I feel like the Irish man always sells tickets and fight him for whatever reason. I don't know if it's because of this stuff or whatever, but Irish people seem to sell tickets. But yeah, no, what I saw, I'm not a UFC fighter. I'm not a fan or none of that stuff, but I saw how ridiculous it was. And it's one thing when you watch a Mike Tyson fight, you see a nigga get knocked out in the first 45 seconds. You still got what you wanted, right? But
Right.
this, you didn't really get nothing. The dude goes down with a knee injury, and like you said, he was hurt before the fight even came allegedly. So it's just a money grab.
Yeah, I
Money
mean,
grab.
he could barely take his shoes off, and then I was listening to somebody talk earlier, and his fucking walkout was longer than the actual fight was. I remember Alex, my oldest, had a couple buddies over to watch the fight, and they were out in the garage, and he comes in literally like 2 minutes later, and was like, "Oh, well, it's over." I said, "It's fucking over." Like, what are you talking about? It's already over.
It's over that quick. Yeah, it was over that quick, man. And
69 seconds.
just as fast as this conversation about it should be over because ain't nothing really to talk about.
No, you're right, and then like you're also right about what you said. They just hype everything up because they're doing the same thing already. McGregor's already saying like, "I don't believe that's my end. I'm gonna get surgery. I'm gonna fight again." So they're just gonna try the same exact shit whenever he's quote unquote healthy again. So it's ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I just when you're talking about him saying he gonna be back, he's gonna get healthy and all that. Nigga, please, ain't nobody trying to hear all that. I ain't buying it, bro. I'm not buying it. But like I said, ain't nothing else to really talk about. Dude's a con man. Boxing, UFC, dinner, all that shit is con man sports. But anyway, let's talk about your boy, man. Aaron McDonald. Or Aaron, I keep saying McDonald. I don't know why I do that, but
He
Aaron
must be
Donald.
hungry or some shit.
That is a fact. I am hungry. Aaron Donald, don't call to come back. I've been here for years. You know what I'm saying?
Hey
What's
man.
going on? Tell us what's going on, brother.
Well, we might as well just go ahead and skip this NFL season. Like the Rams offense is already high powered. Obviously, a lot of people know the biggest trade of the offseason so far. They already picked up Myles Garrett. And then Aaron Donald's already been spotted, back in the facility working out. And some of the insiders, Adam Schefter and Peter Schrager, a couple other people, are basically getting reports that he wants to play, but he's going through these workouts and everything just to make sure that he can play at a worthwhile level. He doesn't want to come in and just be like an extra body. He wants to come in and actually, make an impact. He wants to play the season. So he's coming in, making sure that his mind, his body, and everything like that can hold up to the workouts. And they said that they haven't discussed money yet, but all signs are pointing to him playing for the Rams this year. So if he lined up with Myles Garrett, it's going to be nasty. Plus, they just got Trent McDuffie from the Chiefs. He's a hell of a corner.
I tell you what, you don't want to be a running back on that team, doggy.
No, you don't.
That's the game where we passing. We passing all game.
Well, you better get that motherfucker out quick because Myles Garrett and him coming in. Plus, they got, I know they did just get rid of, obviously, Garrett Verse to get Myles Garrett, but they've got some up and coming linebackers. Like the Super Bowl this year's in LA. Like it's just all signs point to this could be the Rams season, especially if something like that happens.
I just think it's crazy because you don't really hear about football players coming out of retirement and returning. So, I mean, shout out to Aaron Donald because again, that dude is a monster, dog. So if anybody could do it, it would be that type of guy.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the other thing about him too. He didn't retire because he was hurt and injuries and all that. He just retired because he got what he wanted. They got the ring. They got the championship. He was done. He didn't want to just be subpar, but a few years away from it, you miss it. Now he wants to come back.
What else
Especially if your job's going to be easier with somebody like Myles Garrett on your team.
What else could you ask for? Man? Shout out to Aaron Donald, man. Nah, I'm gonna get me a jersey. I'm gonna get me a jersey for real if he come back.
Yeah.
Let's move on to our girl here in Indiana because with some Hoosiers.
Yeah.
Got that homegirl CC, Caitlin Clark. For those that don't know, I don't know if you know about this, but the DOJ has been getting involved with the WNBA, which is crazy when you think about it. I want to play this video from one of my favorite, not just female ladies in sports, but just sports analysts in general, Jamil Hill. She had a lot to say about it, so I want to check this out with you.
House Republicans today, they came out with a letter that they released, not all, but specific members of Congress, just to be clear. It wasn't every House Republican, but it was a very considerable group of House Republicans who came out with a letter demanding accountability from WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert. Also insisting that the Department of Justice and the EEOC investigate the WNBA for discrimination against Caitlin Clark and for what they term to be retaliatory fouls against her because she's white. So here is the letter that these Congress people.
Whoa. Let's stop it right there before we even get to the letter. They're saying it's because she's white?
To be honest with you, I can't hear the video. I didn't want to interrupt what it was saying for anybody out there, but
you might need to tap your screen. If you tap your screen, it might mute. You might have to tap your screen, but I'm not sure why you can't hear it. But let me finish it 1 second here, and I'll go over it with you.
Sent out, and it's one of those things where everything these days that would have been an Onion headline 10 years ago, you actually are like, damn, that really happened. That really happened. So here is the letter that Congress, these House Republicans, sent to Kathy Engelbert. Caitlin Clark, dear Commissioner Engelbert, Caitlin Clark is transforming women's sports. She has inspired a new generation of young girls to participate in athletics and has become one of the most influential figures in the history of women's basketball. She is also the face of your league. Clark has significantly increased fan interest, driven record television ratings, and attracted new corporate sponsors for the WNBA. Millions of casual fans now tune in to watch her play. Unfortunately, what they too often witness is not simply aggressive competition, but repeated acts of unnecessary physical hostility and violence.
To me, this sounds like some BS. It sounds like Michael Jordan complaining about the Detroit Pistons, except for it was actually Michael Jordan complaining, not the DOJ. The fact that the DOJ is getting involved in this, to me, just sounds ridiculous. It almost sounds like a promo move. It's almost like in order to get the WNBA popping, we're gonna bring up the DOJ and Caitlin Clark. We know Caitlin Clark gonna move headlines all day, no matter if she fart, shoot a 3-pointer, stub her toe, whatever. Caitlin Clark's making the headlines, right? So to me, this just feels like a grab for publicity. Because why the hell would the DOJ care about the WNBA? Americans don't even care about the WNBA, right? And then the fact that they're doing it because she's white? What are we talking about, man? Let's finish this up. It's crazy.
Clark has been hip checked, poked in the eye, struck in the throat during games. These incidents go beyond routine physical play, yet the WNBA and its officiating have too often failed to address these unacceptable incidents and hold players accountable. Recently, a player even appeared to endorse violence against Clark in a social media post, further fueling concerns about the culture surrounding these incidents. In addition, concerning reports suggest that many of these attacks against Caitlin Clark may be racially motivated. What reports are they referring to? Would love to know that. As commissioner, you have an obligation to ensure that every.
Wait a minute. Only thing I can say to that is, please. What are we doing, man? Who cares? She's been poked in the eye and all these things. It's basketball. It's a contact sport. Now, don't get me wrong. As people have said before, you do got to protect your cash cow. If you're the WNBA and you're smart, you don't want this babe going out with an all-year injury because there's less eyes on all of y'all, right? We do know Caitlin Clark is like Michael Jackson to the Jackson 5, right? We're not paying attention to them other four unless Mike on stage with them, right? So let's keep it funky. So if you're smart, you might not want to beat her up, but at the same time, we do want you to compete. You know what I mean? But let's get this continued. Let's continue with my girl Jamel.
Every player competes in a safe and professional environment, both on and off the court, free from violence, discrimination, or retaliation. If discrimination or retaliation is occurring and creating a hostile work environment, we support any appropriate investigation by the Department of Justice, the Department of Labor, or the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. If true, such conduct could constitute violations of federal civil rights law. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, these Republicans, these House legislators are saying that Caitlin Clark's civil rights are being violated.
Let's just stop it right there, because I don't even know where to start with this, brother. Her rights are being violated playing basketball.
Yeah, I mean, I think the whole WNBA alone is under a lot of fire. I don't know what all you touched on in the technical difficulties I was having, but
they good.
But yeah, I mean, you don't hear about other people's rights being violated because they're getting hate emails and, you know, women of color, being harassed, and, you know, the other side of this story. I'm not saying it's right what's happening to Caitlin Clark at all. Nobody should be getting like their throat pushed down and all that shit while they're on the ground. But I guess it's getting out of hand. If we're the government's got to get involved, something's going wrong with your league for sure.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I'm not against it, but at the same time, she is the cash cow. I'm not saying don't compete. You know what I mean? But y'all might not want to poke her in the eye, right? Y'all might not want to send her out for the whole season, because that's less eyes on y'all. I said it earlier, she's Michael Jackson. The rest of the WNBA is the rest of the four of them niggas, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We cool, but we only really watching you when Mike on stage, right? So, again, it's just flabbergasted that she draws this much attention. To me, it sounds like a publicity stunt. It sounds like a way for us to be watching the WNBA more than some actual real shit. Because why would the DOJ care about WNBA when Americans don't even care about WNBA? Women don't even care about the WNBA.
Right.
So
I mean, and to touch on what you said, like the most care that they've got, or most fandom that they've got, is when Caitlin Clark is playing or she's in the league. So the way the girls and all the, you know, other players hate on her so much is kind of crazy. But it's almost like they're trying to get all these negative impositions to get, attention. Like, I don't know if you saw the thing with Dan Patrick and Kathy Engelbert, the commissioner of the league. They were supposed to sit down for an interview, and she basically like backed out of it because she didn't want to face his questions and scrutiny. And like as a commissioner of a league, you got to face that shit. You got to own up to that shit. To explain what's going on with your league. And she's just basically, you know, no pun intended, being a women's league, but pussyfooting her way around everything.
I like that.
Protect your leg.
I like that. No, I don't even know what this. I'm really speechless because of the way she put it. How race is involved in WNBA basketball is crazy to me. It's nuts to me. But anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. Shout out to CC, Caitlin Clark. Keep doing your thing, shooting from wherever you be shooting from. Let's get to the big boy sports, doggy. You ready to talk to us about some men's sports?
Oh shit! Here we go.
Talk about some men's sports. I called it. Tyler Hero gets bammed and is out of bio. Ooh, yo, gets bammed and is out of bio. But yeah, man.
I wish the real video would come out. Tyler Hero is so fucking annoying to me. Anyways, I wish we could have seen it, but it's almost like I mean, I don't care about him that much. He's just annoying. I don't know. He's just fucking annoying. But yeah, it's almost like they tried to make him sound a little bit better, because I saw an article came about it earlier, and it was basically like, he only got him in the chin and he didn't actually fall down and blah, blah, blah. And then like other people in the gym had to hold Hero back. Like Hero's going to fucking do something to Adebayo or whatever, but.
No, you don't want no problems. That's a mismatch off top. It's not like Bam get points for stealing on Tyler Hero. But from what I understood, he was hating on him online. Basically sounding like me, because that's how I be hating on Bam. Bam good, but he said something about him getting paid $68 million to be a good defender some of the time, right? Look, you see Tyler Hero getting D'd up on here by some regular nigga. This ain't even NBA. A regular nigga D'ing him up at half court. So, to me, Tyler Hero is just an NBA player that's born at the right time. Any other year, any other generation, he'd be playing overseas somewhere, shooting threes in the corner. But yeah, it's a mismatch. Bam versus Tyler Hero. I would expect Bam to break his jaw. The fact that his jaw wasn't broken lets me know that Bam didn't mean to. You know what I mean? It must have been a jab or something, because there's no way Bam didn't break his face. No way.
Just a reality check. He wasn't really angered. He wasn't really angry. He was just letting them know what could happen. And then then at that summer league game, like Davion Mitchell was staring him down from across the court and all that. I don't know if you saw that video.
I saw that.
It's gonna be that's gonna be one that's circled on the schedule when they play each other. I know that.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Well, let me ask you this: what do you think about? And this goes for any sport. What do you think about ex-teammates or even people that, because I think they went to Kentucky together too, right? I think they played to Kentucky together too. So I think they're more than just Miami teammates. They have like they kind of know each other. But how do you feel when teammates fight? What is that like? You know, I mean, goes to your mind when you're about teammates fighting or ex-teammates fighting?
I mean, it's a matter of how. Well, I guess if you're get to the point of ex-teammates, it's a little bit different story. Like, how nobody really from the Pacers likes Miles Turner anymore, but in a way, it's like in some sports that shit can be healthy. Like, and not that they were the best example, but Draymond Green and Jordan Poole, when they got into it, they didn't split up or whatever that team then, but sometimes people can work back through those things and form the bond better and get, hey, we got this shit off our chest. Now let's work together.
It's usually the guy that gets stole off. If he's cool with it, then we can be cool. Like Steve Kerr and Michael Jordan.
Right.
He almost takes pride in it that Michael Jordan stole him in the goddamn eye. I mean, he loves to tell that story. Yeah, that's the guy that punched me in the eye, telling his grandkids and all that. So if the guy that gets stole off on is okay to accept it, then I think we can move on. But if he ain't ready to accept it, we can't move on. Of course, the nigga that stole off is going to be ready to accept it. He won the fight, right? Look at Tyler Hero getting beat up by regular niggas, man. Get him out of here, man.
I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. He's just always so fucking, and that was annoying to me. Like, that was the other thing about him. They were like, supposedly he was saying, you can't win without me and blah, 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 blah. Like he's some amazing player or whatever, but he just happened to get some shine because he was on a Miami team that didn't have anybody but Bam. If you ask me, I don't think he's that great.
No, I don't think him and great don't even go together. To be honest, I don't even think he's great for a white player. To me, he's the definition of no offense to you or anything, but he's the definition of a white player. He's nothing special, and I mean white as in like 1991 Craig Elo white. Like, he's not better than Mark Price, He's not better than Rex Chapman. Was Rex Chapman white?
I think so, wasn't he?
I think he was white, but he was one of them niggas that looked like he might have been a sand nigga. I don't know. Rex Chapman, I'm putting him in the white. He wasn't better than Dan. He's not better than Dan Marley. Of course, he's making more money and things like that. So
I wouldn't even say he's better than Caruso. I'd take Caruso over him all day long.
Caruso locking that up, definitely. Caruso's definitely locking it up. Not a Tyler Hero fan. Not at all, man. So shout out to Bam for punching him for bamming him in his out of bio. Yeah, man. Straight out, man. But yeah, no, let's move on. We got some other stuff. We want to talk about, right? You wanna go to San Antonio, or you wanna go?
Let me drop this basketball rumor I read about right before we got online, and I don't think it's gonna happen. Okay. But since it's it's the big piece that still's got to fall is where LeBron's gonna go. I'm sorry, I meant to mention that before we got on here, but supposedly, and I don't necessarily want it to happen, but supposedly, nope, not there.
I've already got prepared, Eli. I already got
prepared. Man, put on the hometown jersey. I'm hearing rumors that he might even come to the Pacers. Now, I don't necessarily want it to happen, but I had a feeling that was coming. But the only reason why I'm going to say this is there's rumors in dark parts of the internet. Obviously, not necessarily guaranteed or anything because it's the internet. But he has his podcast, his Mind the Game podcast, and he's coming out with 2 new episodes, the 17th and 18th, or 16th and 17th. Special guest host Tyrese Halliburton.
What's good, man? I'm not trying to hear my man right now. What's good with
I know
you?
he's about to kick me off here. Good thing you came on, Irv.
Yo, what's up?
Man, did you hear what he just said?
Nah, I just jumped in kind of late.
Tell him, break the news of what you heard. Tell him your rumor you heard, Eli.
Okay, like I said before, the dark, the piece left to fall is where's LeBron going, and I'm hearing some rumors on some parts of the internet that he could be coming to the Pacers.
Okay, come on.
Nobody
Hey man,
buying
if
that,
you
though.
think about it, it's not necessarily a bad fit. We kind of have a win now team. Carlisle's a hell of a coach. He's not looking to do everything. He could fit here.
No,
Yeah,
but
and
it just doesn't make sense.
it doesn't make
only
sense.
to a Hoosier. Only to a Hoosier.
I'm not even a LeBron fan, so
I'm not.
I don't want it to happen. But that key point where he's doing having the Tyrese Halliburton co-hosting his podcast, I think could mean something. You never know.
Nigga, please.
I'm about to get banned from this show. I'm gonna have to do a show with EK on Thursdays now.
Oh, stop that.
I'm just playing.
Stop that. Nah, man. Well, what's up, Irv? Man, we just got finished talking about Caitlin Clark. Well, actually, before we get to there, this is why I already got it ready, Irv. You see it on the screen. I already got it ready for when the news yanked it. The new king of New York, Jalen Brunson. You are now the prince.
He's not going there.
Going to New York, doggy. He's going to New York. Why wouldn't he? He's top 2 front runners of all time. Him and Steph Curry, 1 or 2. You could pick either one in there. Why wouldn't he join a team that just won a championship? Why wouldn't he get the easiest route ever to try to get there, or think he's getting the easiest route? That's LeBron James for you in a handbag. I want the easiest championship possible. How about I just and on top of that, he's the king of New York. It goes. You see how hyped New York is right now. He'll get all that praise, and when he retires, what better place to retire than New York to get the love from New Yorkers? You're not gonna get no more love than the New Yorkers are gonna give you love, especially if they win the championship. Go ahead, Irv. Tell me why I'm stupid. Tell me why I'm stupid.
I mean, honestly, I'm trying to not even think about where LeBron's going because personally, I don't care. I don't care.
Nope. Oh.
So I'm tired of even having a story about it. Can we just leave it alone? I don't even care.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I don't even want to.
That's how I feel about it. I think people make too much of a big deal about it. I know it's LeBron James, but I'm like, who cares?
It's not moving the needle, basically.
He's gonna be a role player on any team he go to. It doesn't matter. I get it. I mean, he probably will make a lot of teams better. What they if he just add on, but what does that mean? What is it? What him getting a ring? That no one's gonna care if he did get a ring anyways. That way. So either he gonna go to Cleveland or Miami. And either way, he might as well go back to Cleveland. If Miami, that'd be if he's not going back.
Why does he got to make it a spectacle? Why does he have to make it a spectacle though? Why does he have to do this every time?
Listen. See, this is the thing. He's not making a spectacle. The news is.
We are.
Yeah. It's just because there's not a lot of things people want to talk about but LeBron, and I think it's past time we stop talking about him already. He just told you he ain't gonna sign nowhere. We should be worried about these young boys out here in the summer league right now.
Okay, I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. Then, did you watch the Con Man McGregor versus the Max Holloway fight? Did you watch?
No, I only seen the highlights of it.
The highlights? There were highlights.
The one highlight.
Yeah, the one highlight.
Ridiculous. Eli broke some news to us. He said Aaron Donald is talking about coming back. Have you heard about that?
No, I mean I haven't heard too much. I know last time I heard he say he wasn't thinking about it, and then but that was months ago. So, but like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he do come back. If he does, that'd be that they were gonna win it. Just
I know you heard of
Matthew Stafford don't have to do anything. he can just sit in the chair and just let the backup play.
It sounds like the Ravens all over again to me. It sounds like the defense going to win them the championship.
And ain't no wrong with that because even if they defense do, Matthew Stafford's still gonna throw for 300, so it don't matter.
Yeah, Devontae Adams is gonna get his finally. You believe Devontae Adams has been to 5 conference games and never won a Super Bowl?
That's disappointing.
He'll finally get his.
That sounds like Jerry West almost. Jerry Westish.
It happens like that sometimes in the especially in NFL.
Well, we also talked about. Have you heard about Caitlin Clark and what happened with her? Was about the DOJ writing a letter?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Like everyone investigate how she's being treated or whatever.
To me, I thought it was a publicity stunt. I think it sounds like BS.
Yeah, I think it's a reach.
Yeah, I agree. We're going to the next topic here real quick. We want to talk about the San Antonio Spurs. I don't know if you heard about this yet, but there's a love triangle going on in the San Antonio Spurs organization. Do anybody know who Jacob Toby is?
No.
Does anybody know who Lindy Waters III is?
Yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Oh, you know, so you know this guy.
Yeah, I know about him. Yeah.
So this guy who never gets in the game, only time you see him is during a commercial break. This guy has a sister, right? And his sister, who's actually, I think she's in the movies. So I forget it. I don't want to put the young lady's name out there because it's disrespectful. They say, I learned from the Ime Udoka thing, right? So I don't want to put the lady's name out there, but I will put her brother's name out here, which is this nigga right here. And she was dating a nigga named Jacob Toby. Jacob Toby just happens to be the guy for the Spurs. He goes, and now for your San Antonio Spurs coming in. And he's that nigga, right? He's that nigga. This is what happens, bro. That nigga has a wife, right? His wife hacks his Instagram, gets on his Instagram and posts, this is my girlfriend of 6 years, but I cheated on her. But I cheated on her with Lauren Waters, who is this nigga's sister, right? So cheated on her with Lauren Waters. So feel free to continue following me if you really think I'm a good guy, because I'm not. Ooh. So you know what the Spurs did when this came out? The Spurs had to let that nigga go. Yep. Cut that nigga off, man.
Oh yeah, I heard about and I think that like, because that was his girlfriend, not his wife, so
Yeah, but what you think about that? You think that's fair?
No, I don't.
Why not? Because what if I told you, hey man, you can't be smashing players' sisters?
I mean, if it's in his contract, then okay. Like if it's in his contract where it shows like you're making the team look bad and all that, then hey, that's a contract you signed. I can't really say this, but like, just I mean, a company just want to kind of keep a certain image, but I still think like
a married man cheating on his wife.
Wait, was he married? I thought.
Or maybe he had a girlfriend. He had a girlfriend.
I thought it was his girlfriend.
Yeah, girlfriend is 6 years.
Yeah, see, if he was married, then I have a different say about that. Girlfriend.
I mean, I'll say this: if he cheated on his girlfriend, who cares, right? With some girl from Walmart, nobody cares. Like the fact that you did it with one of our players, that's detrimental to the team, man.
Oh. Okay, you coming from that angle, then yeah, he deserves to get fired.
Am I wrong?
Oh, I think especially the way he got exposed, put it in such a bad light. But that's the other thing, like the side of it I wonder about. Like, what if he was single and then started fucking with the player's sister and then things didn't work out and then she exposed him or was like, he's an asshole or something. Would they still fire him?
You got a point there. Probably not. But maybe, because it's still the player's sister. I think it's just the fact that it's the player's sister. Again, nobody cares that you cheat on your girlfriend. We don't even know who your girlfriend is. Right? Your girlfriend busts you out and takes over your Instagram and says, my boyfriend's cheating on me. Well, you still might get fired over that, nigga. Have control over your phone. What are you doing? Because you the announcer, bro. You there you play 41 games. You
yes,
down.
That's all it says. Is basically, don't get caught cheating. Don't be cheating out here when you in a certain level.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying she wasn't worth it. Now she had. I mean, like she's just some bum babe now. You know what I'm saying? She's into the movies. I'm about to see if I can find any movies she's in.
I think she's like said she was like a filmmaker or something or a
Yeah,
writer.
filmmaker, producer, and documentarian known for her work directing projects focused on indigenous communities. They're Cherokee Nation, her and her brother.
He looked like a Guido. Like I told you earlier, the only time I ever saw him was on the bench or doing that shit where they point at Wimby.
Yeah, I mean he's a good shooter though. He just that's all. That's all he can do.
Well, you know what? The internet's showing it all over the place. It's not even. It's all over the place, man. Let me do my thing, man. Let me do my thing. To hell with the rules. This is her right here.
Oh,
Right? That's her. She all right.
that's the wife or the Lindy. That's Lindy.
This is the sister. This is the basketball player's sister.
The
Jacob
other one
Toby a play.
that he's hugged up on is a girlfriend, I think.
Girlfriend gold. This is him right here. He looked like the white pal. He looked like the white pal.
Listen, he just really just didn't want to marry his girl. That's why his girlfriend. He's just like, I'm really trying to move on.
It wasn't like he was trying to get caught. It wasn't like he was trying to get caught. I mean, that's a nice lady. You know what I mean? That's a young lady. She look a little older than him, honestly. She might be a cougar. You know what I mean? And it's a ball player's sister. He might just go to say I smashed his sister just to have something over your head. You know how petty men get.
Yeah, I just think he's greedy. He just thought
he definitely agrees because she's way colder than dude's sister. She's way colder than dude's sister.
He just saw he can get it and just did it.
But he must have kept doing it. That sounds like a one and done thing. He must have stayed on that.
Probably yeah, because the fact that she just caught it, yeah.
I wonder what if you're the ball player, this guy right here, how would you feel? Let me ask you that, Eli. If you want a Spurs, and you have a sister, this is perfect. You want a Spurs, and you find out it hits your news. Your sister don't even tell you that. Now it comes on the TV and says, somebody hit your sister and he fired. How do you feel about that?
I mean, if it came out that way, the way it did, we'd probably have to fight. So you're just embarrassing my entire family, honestly.
What'd you say? I didn't know he had a girlfriend. That don't matter?
I don't think that somebody that you've been with for 6 years isn't going to be around in some capacity. I think, especially if, like you said, he's the announcer and the PA dude or whatever. Surely she was at some of the games. Out of 41 games, surely she was around.
Yeah. No, you got a point, brother. You got a point. Herb, you got a sister?
Yep.
Oh, perfect. You niggas got a sister. So, if your sister, hypothetically speaking, we're just playing, I don't want nobody getting mad. No, niggas get their serious. Sister's real serious, right? But you want a Spurs, you found out the announcer that hit your sister, and again, you find out on the TV or whatever website you look at. What do you do? Do you spaz out? Do you be like, well, shit. My sister known for smashing niggas. I mean, what do you do? How do you take that?
No, I mean, I don't like. I mean, my question is just really just you didn't know he had somebody or like I mean. Honestly, I don't really know though, because I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it, My sister's strong. I mean, I am gonna ask some questions, obviously, about her. Like, you got this publicly, it's kind of crazy. But with the dude, I mean, yeah, I really ain't got too much to say about him though, honestly.
So you wouldn't even be mad? It'd be like, yo, it is what it is.
I mean, I can't be mad. It's her life, Yeah. So I mean.
So Eli tripping for saying you embarrassing my family. Eli bugging.
I mean, I feel the energy on that, but if I'm just thinking about it, my sister's grown. But like I am gonna feel some type of way and ask some questions. Though, like, what's up? Why you got? Like, then you all over the news. Like, they talking all about you. Like, are you good?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then
Mm-hmm.
the real part is you don't see. That's just in the beginning. But now if like say people know me and now they got people run up asking me questions, then yeah, then I'm probably gonna get a little pissed. You
Yeah,
know.
look at the Mike Vrabel situation. If he was a lot more popular, or if they were married, or I mean, shit. Look how long that shit dragged out, and she's still getting followed around.
Was she married too, or just him?
Yeah,
So they both were married.
yeah.
Ooh. Ooh, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. No, okay. Well, let's get out of that, man. I just thought that was interesting. Again, because when I saw the name, I was like, "Who the fuck is Lindy Waters the third?" Then I saw the picture of him. I said, "Oh, that's that nigga I be seeing right before the commercial when the cameraman come up when anybody gets something to drink." I see him. Yeah. But let's get to something else, man. Something a little bit more important. Really important. Actually, before we do this, let's play a little game. A little giggity game. A little game. Who is the most terrifying second option in NBA history? As you see, we got the great this way, Scottie Pippen, right there. We got the great Kyrie Irving, right there. We got the really great Dwayne Wade, and then we got the unibrow down low. You know what I'm saying? Which I think. Talk to me, Eli. You go first.
I mean, if we're talking about in their prime, I'm taking Kyrie. I think he's nasty. Just the way he can drive the ball, he can shoot, get other people off. No homo, whatever. I'm taking Kyrie all day.
Okay. I'm not bad at that. I'm not bad at that. Again, this is one of them things, wrong or right answer. I'm not asking you to build a championship or not. So you think people are terrified of Kyrie Irving when they play him?
At times, I mean, I think there's definitely been moments where he's been a threat. Look back at that game where Cleveland was down 3-1, and him and LeBron combined to win the game and extend the series. I think they both had like 40 points, if I remember right.
You're right about that. Who you got out of that list? Need me to put it back up, or you got it?
No, I got it. I might have to go with Kyrie. I was thinking Dwayne Wade, though, because LeBron and D Wade, they was going off in D Wade in his Miami year. Like, he wasn't really a second option till LeBron got there, though. But I mean, listen, Kyrie went to the finals with LeBron. He also helped Luka go to the finals too. So I mean, how can that's two teams. That's two teams, and he did it with LeBron 3 times. So I'm gonna have to go with Kyrie.
Okay, guys. I know at first when I started, I said there's no wrong answer. All right, I know I said that. I lied. I lied. Y'all both are wrong. There's no way. And my man on Instagram, shout out to Happy Hour 317 to the 517. My man said, "No respect for the brother SP."
Nah, see, listen, I was thinking of Scottie Pippen because he was dropping 60 even when Michael wasn't there, when he was the first option, and he was doing this thing out there, especially locking people up too. But and he did go, and he was along with the 3-peat, the 2-3-peat. Yeah.
And he's better at defense, and he's better at rebounding. I mean, be honest, Kyrie Irving's the worst defensive player on this list. Facts.
It's probably
Facts.
just
I agree with that.
Kyrie Irving by far is the worst defender on here. Everybody on this list can give you 30, right? I think Kyrie and Dwayne Wade are the only 2 killers on this list. But everybody up here can give you 30 because, again, you're the second option. right? So everybody up here can give you 30. But not everybody. The only guy that can't stop nobody is the smallest nigga on here, Kyrie. Not saying Kyrie's terrible at defense, but he's not great and he's not good.
Yeah,
These
no,
guys
I
are
mean,
all three great. So why are y'all just skipping over that side of the?
I'm just saying, like, I think this might sound crazy. I'll say something crazy. I think. I mean, I guess. Listen,
I'm listening.
if you put Kyrie next to Michael Jordan, I think they still win in 6. So I mean, like, and then you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like,
Well, hold on. Because Scotty's famous for guarding Magic Johnson in them playoff series when they first was getting over the hump, right?
Mm-hmm.
Michael couldn't do it. Scotty get him. Kyrie wouldn't have been able to do that.
Oh no, that wouldn't matter because Kyrie would have outscored everybody. So
Kyrie would have fouled out. Magic Johnson would have fouled Kyrie every night the game, or had 50.
He got 30.
Or had 50. He would have jumped.
Before he got 30.
He would have jump hooked the shit out of Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that he would obviously wouldn't be guarding him. That's what I'm saying. But
Phil wouldn't put Kyrie on Magic.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. But
who's
I'm saying
who's it?
But what I'm saying is the Bulls will still be able to outscore them with Kyrie and Michael Jordan.
The Showtime Lakers.
Yeah.
Oh, we got somebody. What's up, buddy? What's up, baby?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Hey, man, you hear these gentlemen talking? What you got?
Listen,
on your mind?
listen. That was me. That was me. Happy. That's me. Happy hour. I be
Yes,
sitting
sir.
just listening. I feel y'all, man. Y'all crazy as hell. I want to tell you that. I just want to say that.
Give a piece of your mind.
Listen, there is no right or wrong answer, like he said. But if I'm looking for a second option, I'm going with the guy that's bigger, stronger, faster, and better at defense than anybody that still can give you 60.
Yeah.
That still can lead you to Eastern Conference Finals, have a 50 and whatever record after the greatest player decided to go play golf for a year or baseball, whatever he decided to do. That's what I'm going with. Now, AD ain't been to the finals since last time what? LeBron, but he ain't did nothing, right? Since 2020, right?
It's true.
Kyrie ain't did nothing since
17.
Hey man, I don't honor losses, my boy. Like he didn't. Yeah, he got there, but what did they do? Did they finish the job?
You got a point.
Nah, I think they got sent home, so he didn't really do anything.
You got a point.
He really ain't done nothing but scored a whole bunch of points and had put a great dribbling package together. One of the greatest I've seen. I mean, he put his work in and blah 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 blah. But as far as winning, he ain't won shit. Who else on this list?
I got you. We got Scotty, Kyrie, the great Dwayne Wade, and like you said, Anthony Davis.
See, and I agree with my man. Though, because it's kind of hard. I don't even really think Dwayne Wade should be on this list because Dwayne Wade actually was the number one before LeBron got there. You feel me? So it's like he shouldn't even be on this. He chose to sit down. Everybody else ain't had no choice. You see what I'm saying? So it's like Dwayne Wade shouldn't even really be on this list.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that either. I'm not mad at that. I never really said Dwayne Wade is a number 2, really. Even when LeBron was there, I felt like y'all niggas is bugging. But
yeah,
that's me. I still think Dwayne Wade's a better player than LeBron James to this day. But that's just me.
I mean, I don't know. I don't agree with that, but he's one hell of a player.
I understand. We can have that debate. We can have that debate now. We can have it later, like the candy. Which I want to.
Yeah. It's not really a debate because it's like, yes, Dwayne Wade is one of the greatest players at his position. Is he better at that position than LeBron James? Yes.
What does LeBron do better than Dwayne Wade, and what is Dwayne?
Everything else.
Hold on, wait a minute. You think LeBron James is a better defender than Dwayne Wade?
No, I ain't gonna say that.
No, he's not. You think he a better scorer than Dwayne Wade?
Yeah.
And what
Yes.
way? How did? How, here we go. Okay, now we cooking. Explain that to me. Where did that happen? When did that happen? Because are
I
you gonna say because of the points?
Yeah, absolutely. It's hard for me to say that anybody's better at scoring than the person that has the most points in history. Like, I don't care how you did it, how it looked. Did it not look good to you? Sure, probably. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, he still averaged 26 for a career, and I think at the time he was averaging damn near 30 when he played with them. So now, did Dwayne Wade decide to take a back seat, and does that take a major toll on the conversation? Yes, dog, you do. But I'm still going with who got the most points. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all agree with that? Eli, y'all agree with that?
I mean,
I mean, I'd probably have to give it to LeBron too. Just, I mean, he's a hell of a scorer, even though I don't like the guy.
But
I
as
mean,
far as you say he's a better scorer than Dwayne Wade, you agree with that
Yeah, because I mean,
because of the
yeah,
total of points?
I think so. I think so.
Okay.
I feel like they're about the same. I
Why do you
mean,
say that? What do you think LeBron does better scoring wise than Dwayne Wade?
I can't think of anything. Um, I mean, because when I say drive to the paint more, I'm like, wait, but D Wade was doing that crazy and dunking on boys.
Yeah, I mean when you talk about busting ass, Dwayne Wade was busting ass, dog.
And like I said,
LeBron,
and like I said, and D Wade took a team to the finals and won.
he
Dwayne
tried.
Wade is more aggressive than LeBron James. He does get to the basket easier than LeBron James. He's quicker and faster than LeBron James in his prime. Uh, their mid range is about the same.
And they 3 points about the same too. That's what I
Yeah,
said.
and their three
Like
point is about. But the only difference is really
LeBron's a
LeBron
better
got
passer.
height.
Who's more
LeBron's a
clutch?
better passer.
Who's more clutch? Who'd you get a last shot to between them two?
It don't matter. It don't matter to me. Either one. I'm cool with either one.
See, like I said, they're about the same
Yeah.
for me. But the only thing, LeBron is a better passer, but D Wade is a better defender.
Yep. 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 Yes, sir.
So what makes because before it was a
But
clean
there,
cut decision. Because I'm
but
saying
see, this
why
this
was
is
it
what I
so
think.
clean cut and now it's not so clean cut? Why is
Well,
it? Why,
because D Wade had that injury, and LeBron is 6'8", and D Wade's not.
If Dwayne Wade never, if for my whole thing is Dwayne Wade never would have chose to take the back seat, this would be a different conversation. Now,
Yeah, I
if
feel that.
if if Dwayne Wade never chose to take the back seat and they won, this would be a completely different conversation.
Oh
You know what I'm
well,
yeah,
wait a
saying?
minute. Well, wait a minute. I think that the thing is though he wanted to win. In order for him to win, you because LeBron James only knows how to play one way, right?
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Right. He had to let LeBron James play his way in order to win because he knows only can play one way, which he's played his whole career till when Luka got there. Really
Because D Wade took him there the first year.
I don't.
correct.
I mean, I
You
don't.
disagree with that, or you agree with that?
I don't know what you mean by one way. Like I
Meaning
don't.
him being ball dominant, making all the plays, playing point forward. You know,
Him
basically,
being in the system.
yeah, basically him being in the system. That's the way he knows how to play. And before that, Dwayne Wade wasn't. At first, they wasn't doing that. He wasn't. He was. It was like your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn type shit. But
So it sound like to me you saying he has to be number one option.
not just the number one option, the way that they play. Because again, when you play with LeBron James, when you're Kyrie Irving or you're Mario Chalmers, and you've been playing point guard your whole life, when LeBron James comes on your team now, you're just sitting in the corner and you're a spot up 3-point shooter. You're not even playing point guard anymore. The whole game changes. The whole team has to change everything. We don't even play. We don't go to the post anymore because LeBron wants a big that can shoot. He needs a
Yeah,
Chris
or like,
Bosh. He need
yep.
you know what I mean.
The same way like Kevin Love, who was a three level scorer. Now you make him just a 3 point shooter instead of having him in a post. He can take the ball up and down. You know what I'm saying, these different things. So because LeBron has to run the point.
I mean,
So
yeah, I guess, you know what I'm saying. I mean, I guess what you, But you gotta also look at the players you got around them too. Like, okay, cool, you got LeBron James and Dwayne Wade on the same team. We don't need a big ass nigga down there clubbing up the paint because they come. That's where they're going. So it's like in that aspect, I don't
But
really
that's
see great.
because he wants to get to the hole. He wants to drive to the basket. You know, what I mean? Before he started shooting all these long ass threes, and then he got old. LeBron
But
James wanted to get to the hole, and he
but
can't get
that
to the
but that's the
hole if the
same
big
thing.
man.
But that's the same thing with Dwayne Wade. The dog, he's going to the basket. The only
He
difference
won with
was
Shaq and Alonzo Mourning.
yeah, and every time he went to the basket, them niggas got the fuck out the way. You see what I'm saying?
Or he
Like
drop it off. But the bottom line is he can
yeah.
play like that. LeBron can't play like LeBron needs way more spacing. He needs 3-point shooters. Everybody needs to be a 3-point shooter, and I need to be making all the plays. There's a reason why nobody else is getting 10 assists on this team but me.
I mean, I feel you. I
You hear? I
feel
mean,
you.
same with Luka. I mean, I'm not just trying to shit on LeBron. Luka the same
No,
way.
it's,
The
you're
reason
not shitting on.
it's
It's
their
not like that
yeah,
at all.
right. Yeah. Their style of play is just like for me to get the best out of them, they have to be ball centric. You know what I mean? And Dwayne Wade is like the opposite. Dwayne Wade moves without the ball. Dwayne Wade can still play with the ball. You know what I mean? I just think
That's
Dwayne
that,
Wade
that,
is a
that's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard to say that because Dwayne Wade was the number one option. That's what I'm saying. That means he was ball dominant at one point in time. The only real reason why he took the backseat to LeBron is because he was hurt and the nigga is younger and bigger and stronger. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. It's I don't know.
and like Irv said, looking at the numbers, LeBron's longevity is what's doing it. But when you take their primes, like their first, I mean, 8, 9 years, it's pretty much identical. But then LeBron just kept going, kept going, kept going, kept going, kept going, kept going.
Nah,
25, you know.
nah, that nigga back by year 10, that nigga LeBron James was averaging 28 points a game. Dwayne Wade was only doing 23, and Carmelo Anthony was the closest at 26. But then you
He
had
went from
KD.
30. He went.
Huh?
Look, Dwayne Wade had 30 in 2000, 2009, 2008, 2009, and then he went down to 26, 25.5, 22.1, 21, 19, 21, 19, 18, 11, 11, and then he's done. Right.
Nah, I
Yeah.
don't
So
know.
when he started hitting that 22 and that 21 mark, LeBron is still consistently going 25, 25,
Yeah,
25, 25.
yeah. I think the only motherfucker that was close to LeBron at that time was probably KD.
Oh,
It's,
who's
it's
another
'cause-
guy? I got a video coming about that nigga. That's one nigga I really want to get on pause.
yeah. I think at that time, in between 2010 to 2000 and what, maybe 16, 17, KD was the nigga. Like that really was fucking with LeBron like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Carmelo was going through what he was going through. Shit, Dwayne Wade was broken to pieces.
Hold on, wait.
Everybody,
Carmelo was dog walking
Oh,
LeBron for that
hold on.
first year.
Wait.
Carmelo was dogging
No,
her
we're not
LeBron
about
early.
to count KD's years with the Warriors.
why not?
Listen, I mean, I'm not gonna say, well, we can't count his years, but I'm not gonna say he's on LeBron's level because he went to go play with a team that whooped him in the first place because he couldn't
Bro,
show up in the playoffs.
I ain't gonna hold
I'm
you
not
up,
going with
nigga.
that.
I ain't gonna hold you up. KD. You can look this up. I might be wrong because I'm getting old and shit. But I swear KD still averaged motherfucking like 26 points a
But
game.
no. I'm
20,
not
20.
talking about that. I'm talking about him not showing up when he played the Warriors in the playoffs.
Letcha know. Okay,
And then he
cool.
he ran to them so Steph Curry can help him get to a ring.
Right. But what I'm saying is when he played with OKC and lost in the championship against LeBron, I believe he was still averaging 26 points a game
Yeah, no,
in
yeah,
that
he was
finals.
yeah. That
You
year,
see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to count what he did in between that time, but when you talk about matchups, yeah, you had LeBron and Carmelo. That's always been a great matchup. If you look at it, I believe LeBron always outscored Carmelo. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with KD. Same thing with whoever else you want. So it's like, I don't know. You feel me? Like I think the only person that he didn't really outscore was probably like Kobe and Dwayne Wade.
Wait,
Which
wait. So wait a minute. You think LeBron's a better scorer than Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony? Because me personally, I think Carmelo's a better scorer than KD personally.
It's hard. It's hard. Okay, cool. It's hard to say if.
How does LeBron get in this conversation? That's what I'm lost. I'm like, why is he even here in this conversation? Because there's no way.
Because he has the most points, bro. You cannot talk about scoring and say anything about scoring and say the nigga got 50,000 motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying?
But we know that's because of. But we know that's longevity, right? We know that. So to me, excuse me, if all four of us are great scorers, right? Everybody on this panel is great scorers. We got to start nitpicking. We all can get 30, however we're going to get 30, right? But how you get your 30, how he gets his 30, how I get my 30, is how we're going to dissect each other. Shaq's 30 is not the same as an Akeem Olajuwon 30, right? Or a Jokic 30.
Right.
You feel me? And so I put LeBron James more in the Shaq category of scoring. And I want to put Melo, KD, LeBron, Kobe, Mike, they're in a different type of category of scoring.
Okay.
You disagree with that?
Okay, cool. Let me ask. So, what you do with Giannis then?
Giannis is in the Shaq and LeBron side.
Yeah.
So, which one do you deem better or easier, or you know what I'm saying? What makes a person?
You remember when James Harden said, "Hey man, I wish I could just go dunk the ball every goddamn time I had it. I wish I could." You know what I mean? Like to me, if I was 7 foot tall, I don't even think basketball would be fun. These niggas, if you're a Wemby's height, I don't even think basketball would be fun, nigga. You can touch the rim without even jumping. Like it just seems mad easy.
It'd be fun to me. Shit, I'll crush everybody I see, dog.
It's almost too fun. It's almost too easy. It's almost like if every time you shot the ball, it went in. It's like this game ain't even fun. It's too easy. You know what I mean? It's almost that type of feeling. But yeah, I think the skill part starts bringing to a factor, and then I know it when you start talking about LeBron James and Mike and Kobe, the skill factor starts being ignored because people just like what they like, right? But when you're talking about art or a sport or something, you got to break it down into what people can do and what people can't. If you're scoring 25 a game by just running niggas over and getting layups, and I'm pump faking, doing spin head fakes and fadeaways and all kind of cool looking shit that takes skill to do that you got to go practice and not just some God-given shit, there's a difference there. No? Or am I bugging?
Oh, you're right.
I mean, I just look at it different. What are we accomplishing here? Like, if I'm averaging 50 points, but I ain't winning shit, then what's the point? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, cool. If you want to break it down to technical and all that, well, then Jamal Crawford better than all them niggas.
No.
I mean, what are we
he might have
talking?
a better handle, but Jamal Crawford ain't a better
Jamal
scorer.
Crawford isn't a more skilled scorer than everybody you just said.
No, not at all. And I'll tell you why. Because there's to me, I'm gonna tell you my answer. I'm not God and everything I'm saying ain't, you know what I mean, the truth. This is how I just feel, you know. But to me, there's levels to scoring. And I don't think Jamal has got to the level or can even be at the level of Carmelo, KD. Them niggas are scoring on you with no dribbles to one dribble, right? That nigga's bouncing around. That nigga's bouncing around and dribbling between his legs. That's a whole nother different type of scoring that to me is the lesser. You haven't mastered scoring yet,
bro. So is that skill or is that just athleticism? If I can just take one dribble and shoot over you because I'm taller or stronger,
Kyrie can do it too. Kyrie will do it too. Kyrie is perfected scoring.
Yeah. He's more like a Jamal Crawford. He's more of a Jamal Crawford than.
No, he can be. He can be. He can do the Jamal Crawford shake and bake, that. But Kyrie will get you on the block and score on you with just a jab step, head fake jab, one dribble, and I'm shooting. He's not playing around with you. Sometimes he plays, sometimes he doesn't. Jamal Crawford's not.
How we go from one dribble and going up to jab step. You see what I'm saying?
I'll pull it because again,
the way jab step, you're not dribbling still, but you can still take a one step and shoot. That's still jab step. You're still in the same spot. But athleticism is you're looking at players like Westbrook, John Morant, LeBron, Giannis. Those are athleticism players you're talking about. Those are players who score off of their athleticism or size.
Have you ever heard the term phone booth score? No.
What's that going? That shit look cool.
Has anybody ever heard the term phone booth score?
Yeah.
Let me check out Paul George. Maybe this helps me understand. Here we go.
Hold on, wait a minute. I think my thing is
in a phone booth, right? Like he didn't need much space. And so with him, I had to play him extra tight. You know what I mean? There wasn't that era. There wasn't no sweep through. Guys wasn't, you know what I mean, trying to draw fouls. It was about a bucket. Go get a bucket. And Melo, I just knew body to body, stay tight as possible. I had Roy.
That wasn't much of what I was hoping he'd be a little bit more descriptive, but yeah, there's players that can score a certain way. Let's see what this shows. The art of scoring in a phone booth. And again, Jamal Crawford is a hell of a scorer. Don't get me wrong, but he's not scoring like this. Look how many dribbles that Carmelo Anthony's taken to score, and how much effort he's using to score.
It's a tight little spot.
Yeah, he's getting to his favorite spot. He's taking maybe one. I'm not even taking a dribble there. And Jamal Crawford's using a lot of energy to score majority of the time, right? Just like Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's taking one dribble, two dribble. Michael Jordan, 1, 2. They're not dribbling all over the court trying to get 2 points, man. You're doing too much for 2 points, right? And that's when you start getting into a whole nother level of scoring. Look, and the defense knows he's going to take 1 or 2 dribbles. They watch film just like we watching now. They know 1, 2. They know what's coming. But he's perfected this shit. Look at this. Look. And he's a great shooter. LeBron James just became and I wouldn't say he's a great shooter. He knows his spots. Again, mostly from my 3-point line, the left wing, top of the key. But no, Melo's a pure shooter, man. Pure shooter. Footwork, KD, same thing. Kobe, Mike, Jamal Crawford. I just don't see that, and I can pull up some Jamal Crawford highlights, but I guarantee you they're not going to look anything like this. And it's still going to be nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to hate on Jamal Crawford. I fuck with Jamal Crawford, but it's not on this level of scoring. Like, boom,
it's going to be a lot of dribbles, like 5 times the amount of dribbling.
Yeah, when Jamal Crawford sees this double team coming, he's passing it. Melo's not passing. He's shooting, like you said, shooting over.
Jamal might just dribble a little bit more. It depends on the time.
Yeah, dribbling all over the court, trying to get that doing a lot for 2 points. But we're gonna see. I'm gonna find Jamal Crawford next, just because I don't want to look like a hater, you know.
Listen, when Jamal dropped them 50 balls and boys, make sure you're good for NBA because he does a lot of.
Yeah, no, I want to see. Like you said, I want to pull up a 50-point game. Let's go to New York, Jamal. Let's go to New York, Jamal. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Check this out. Check it out. Catch and shoot 3. Okay. Excuse me, Dwayne Wade. Pull up. 1-2 pull up. I ain't mad at that. Yeah, Melo ain't cutting to no hole, I'll tell you that. Catch and shoot. And see, the thing about Jamal Crawford, too, is different because he was never like the main.
You need to go to when he played for the Clippers. That's when
and he was never really like the number one option.
Yeah, but the Clippers.
So his points are coming a little different.
The Clippers is a different. Yeah, that's a different Jamal Crawford. He had a lot more. Like he made 38 look good.
There we go. All that. Yeah, Melo ain't doing all that. LeBron ain't doing all that. LeBron can't do all that. I don't think Melo can either. I don't think his handle that nasty.
Floater.
Help that man up. Oh, Rudy! That nigga tilted. Nigga fell over like timber.
It's nice, but it's a lot of work. That's for sure.
He like Kyrie. That's what just went straight through both of them. That's what I'm saying. Like he's gonna go through you. He ain't gonna just. Oop.
Do you think Jamal Crawford's a one-on-one player though, or do you think he's a 5-on-5 player?
No, he's just a hooper. He can do anything.
Okay.
He a real like that's why he can play. That's why he played a lot of street ball and one. Like he just get buckets. Like you see how he just made Andrew. Like you see that he just made him fall. Like, whoop.
That's Ron Artest. Touch the earth, Ron.
He just one of them players, yo. And there's not that many more of them players like that out here.
That was the move. That was the first time we ever saw that. Whoa! We never saw that before.
I remember that game actually. That was crazy.
And then the behind the back one too. Yeah, we never saw that before.
Yeah, he started doing that. It was crazy.
But these are some tough joints, though. These are some tough joints. Don't get me wrong. But he's a tough shot maker, though. Excuse me, Ray Allen. Come back here, Ray Allen. Come back here. No, Ray Allen said switch. You have him. Ray Allen said, look, Ray, help. Whoa. Help. You got him.
And like another person.
Look at Ray, help.
Another person that was like this is Lou Williams, too. Like these players, they were fantastic six men who were just like fantastic.
I think Lou Williams can play in the phone, but Lou Williams got a simple game though. He's one of those guys that mastered his game and simplified it.
Oh yeah,
Jamal Crawford's game is crazy, but it's nothing simple about it. And that's what I guess that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like they simplified scoring to where it's like really easy, but everything looks so. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy.
But no, I'm saying Jamal
shout out
Crawford,
to Keith Bogan.
He's the type of person that likes to play like this. That's just what he does.
Word.
He just this is how he hoops.
Whoa, Wesley. No. Look. Bring your ass back over here. I'm gonna pull up. No, I'm not. Look, nigga just gave up. Nigga just gave up on defense. Shout out to Wesley Matthews. Whoa. Skirt. Help that nigga up. Mr. Neal, help him up. Get him. Whoa. Look, whoop. That look like that AI crossover on Washington.
Who that? Jamal Crawford?
Oh, yeah.
Who was that?
Yeah.
This nigga, just look at this. Yeah, man. Now, who does that? Who does this in the NBA? Look.
Across his face.
Who does that? Jamal Crawford's a bad boy. Seattle's finest. Watch out, Gilbert Arenas. Nah, man. No, Jamal Crawford's a problem, man, but I still just don't put him in that category. I just don't. I don't know. And again, it might be just because he was never like the number one option like that. Because don't get me wrong, if you give him 30 shots a game like some of these niggas be getting, it ain't like Jamal Crawford going to give you 60 now. But let me go to this last topic, man. I don't want to hold y'all too long. I got one more topic. I saved it. Have y'all heard about the Kawhi Leonard news? The reneging of Kawhi Leonard is what we're calling it. Nobody's heard what's going on?
Oh yeah, the investigation or whatever. The investigation, they said he was like getting extra money from some like tree company or whatever, and that his trade might not go through if like they end up being in trouble. Ballmer might get fined $50 million or whatever.
So what happened? I ain't heard it.
So you remember when I forgot what the writer's name was, but there was a writer that used to work for ESPN, and he came out and I guess he was just going through some paperwork, and he saw that they were paying Kawhi Leonard under the table through his own company or something like that, and there was all these allegations. So when they trade Kawhi to Toronto, they're now saying because of what everything that's going on, it says his blockbuster trade from LA to the Toronto Raptors is currently frozen. The delay stems from an ongoing NBA investigation into whether the Clippers circumvented salary cap rules by facilitating a $28 million endorsement deal for Leonard through the now defunct Aspiration Company. The trade, which was sent Leonard to the Raptors in exchange for Brandon Ingram and Grady Dick, remains in limbo. The Raptors are refusing to finalize the deal until the investigation is complete to avoid assuming the risk of any potential penalties. So, I heard some dude's already in jail. I heard he getting like the dude that got caught on that. He doing like 17 years or something like that. I heard.
Holy
17
shit.
years for what?
For what happened with the Kawhi Leonard thing, with what we just talked about. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find the information here.
Hmm. I
No,
don't
I mean,
know.
I think it's smart on the Raptors. Obviously, you don't want to give up all those investments and all that and then get a player that can't even play, depending on what kind of trouble he's going to be in.
Oh yeah, that's definitely smart on their point. But I still don't understand.
Basically, Kawhi was getting like sponsorship deals from a company, like I think it was like a landscaping company, and like upwards of $28 million to like supplement his contract.
Yeah, and he was
But
doing no promo for it. He
but
wasn't
he
even
wasn't
promoting
doing,
it.
yeah, he wasn't
Yeah, they
doing
were like
anything,
nobody
man,
ever heard
nothing.
of it. It was some BS. Here it goes. It says Kawhi Leonard's not doing any jail time. The 17-year sentence you heard actually refers to a federal prosecutor's recommending a nearly 18-year prison term for Joseph Sandberg. That's his name, the co-founder of the failed green banking company Aspiration. Sandberg was ultimately sentenced to 14 years in federal prison in June of 2026 for a $248 million wire fraud. Sandberg's fraud is connecting to an ongoing NBA investigation into the LA Clippers. The league is probing whether Clippers owner Steve Ballmer used a fraudulent $28 million no-show endorsement contract between Leonard and Aspiration to secretly circumvent the NBA's salary cap. Because
Oh,
it
that
was
shit's smart as fuck. Oh, that
a,
nigga's smart.
that's why you know what happened, because this shit's almost too good. The puzzle pieces fit too perfect, word.
Hey, that nigga's smart. How you get
And look,
caught, nigga?
look,
How
and
did
since the
you get
dude,
caught?
and since the dude already getting hit with prison time, just throw everything on him. He already eating it for 248 million. So hey, just throw
Oh,
everything on him at this point. He the
they
fall
pissed.
guy.
They pissed somebody off, man.
No,
Because
no, no, no. What happened was, again, I'm gonna find the dude. He's a little. I think he's one of the Chinese dude, little Chinese ESPN writer. He was just going through some stuff, and he was just being nosy and was reading, and it was like the company was called Claw or something. But
nah, you think he the only motherfucker doing that? Nah, that he pissed somebody off. They sent to they sent him
you
after
got a
him for
point.
that shit. Everybody doing that shit. What
No,
you
you got a
mean?
point. You got a point. You got a point.
I
And
It's
again,
like
can't
the
pay
same.
you
It's
off.
like
I
the
can't pay
same
you
shit
like
we.
this, so I'ma just endorse you through another company that I own. That's smart as shit.
But it's also like the same shit we talked about before with all this betting and all that shit. Like it's also dumb as hell because everybody's gonna get caught eventually.
eventually, yeah. I mean, just like we said, we talked about the fraud and all that stuff. Yeah, it's just a matter of time, man. Especially with all the cameras in the NBA and all the stuff going on and this stuff, it's just a matter of time.
I do forget the writer's name though, because he
Yeah, that
he
was
was on a little bit
how'd
of a
you
roll.
get
He
caught,
exposed a
nigga?
couple things.
I know you sick about that. I don't know who you made mad.
Boy, boy, you ain't lying. I can't remember the writer's name. There's a little Chinese dude, little Asian looking dude.
See if I can
Hold on.
Google it. 'Cause he broke something else. I
Mm.
think NFL news too at the same around the same time.
Pablo Torre. He's Filipino.
Yeah,
My bad. Pablo
yeah.
Torre.
There you go.
He's still
Yeah.
part of it.
He probably, you know what? He probably one of the motherfuckers Kawhi kept. I don't want to talk to you.
It says he broke the story on the show. Pablo Torre finds out, revealing that Leonard had a secret $28 million no-show endorsement deal with Aspiration, a company heavily linked to Los Angeles owner Steve Ballmer. Torre's bombshell investigation won the 2026 Pulitzer Prize in audio reporting. So that was a
Now
big deal.
you know why. You know why this is so important though? Because if they now they about to start looking at everybody's papers,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a lot of motherfuckers doing that. That ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And like I said, we'll keep you on. We'll get you your money. We just can't pay it to the NBA because it's already through the salary cap. So we're gonna pay you under the table.
Listen, man. I'm gonna give you 50 million. I'm gonna give you a jet for 2 million. Let's call it even. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you already. Yeah, money's unlimited, bro. And you're not
Mm.
even winning. And look, bro, he's not even winning championships. He ain't even going to the finals and he getting that.
No, the biggest thief I know is Paul George. I want to look at what the fuck Paul George got going on.
Hey, man, Paul George is the new Jalen Rose. Ain't nobody getting shipped around more than that nigga, boy. This nigga been
Paul,
shipped around. He need to change his name to FedEx, Amazon, or whatever.
hey,
PG-13 ain't it no more.
all the money he done made, shit me to where the fuck he want to, nigga. He done made 400 and some odd $1 million.
They said that's. I read an article the other day. I forgot where it was, but they said he's like one of the, if not the most, one of the most best trade pieces in NBA history or something like that. Like he fits in like every deal. So nigga just keeps getting shifted around and shit like that. But
yeah, he sit for the pocket. He fit for the pocket. He don't fit for no winning.
no, he's a loser. He's a loser. Carmelo Anthony's a loser. Russell Westbrook is a loser. They all played on the same team in OKC, and people thought they were going to win. That's what's crazy. You put all them losers on one team, and you think 3 losers equal a winner?
Losing
That ain't how
is
it
tough,
works.
bro.
That ain't how it works. That ain't how it works. I mean, of course, yeah, they
That's
winning
aggressive.
in life. They winning in life. They winning in the pockets. They winning. They got beautiful wives, beautiful children, beautiful houses, beautiful cars. But when you talk about it playing in the NBA, again, because I don't want to come off as that type of guy, but yeah, I mean, technically they're losers. They lose. Who's played with more talent than Russell Westbrook, my nigga? This nigga didn't play with James Harden, Kevin Durant, all them niggas I just named, LeBron James, Kyrie, I don't know. He's played with everybody. Goddamn it, the nigga ain't won shit. You're a loser. Paul George, you too. James Harden, you too. You're losers. What combination of players work for you to win, my nigga? You niggas have played with fucking everybody. Everybody.
I don't think some players play to win, some players play for a bag. You know what I mean?
Those are losers. Those are losers. They're winning in the pockets, but those are losers in basketball.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers want to gamble, you're losing. You're losing. No, so I mean, again, I don't want it sounds fucked up, but it is what it is. You know, it's the truth. It's the truth. Those guys are losers. I love Carmelo Anthony. But no, outside of that, man, I just thought the Kawhi Leonard story was very interesting because, like you said, I'm sure he's not the only one bomber doing this or the only one that's been done this. But the fact that it's coming out in such a big deal, like I said, I didn't won an award and all that, so you know that shit was coming out soon. Like you said, it's just a matter of time, man. God got a sense of humor too. It's just a matter of time, man. But let's go ahead and wrap this on up, man. I appreciate y'all jumping on here with me tonight, Paul. But anything y'all want to shout out? You got anything you want to say before we roll?
No, man. Just shout out to of course the Impalas, my rugby team.
Bless.
Other than that, yeah.
But my guy, buddy, anybody you want to shout out? Kids, girl, anything you want to shout out?
Shit. Nah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you having me on. You know what I'm saying? Always a good conversation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm always open, so let me pause. Hold on, wait a minute.
Whoa!
Yeah, y'all get with me, man. Pleasure.
That's better. That's much better. Eli, what's good with you, brother? You want to take us out? You want?
Hey, man. I brought it up before. Those Alley Cats that I talked about before, Ultimate Frisbee, they made the playoffs, so they're gonna have a little bit of a run. Shout out to Letcha family for everybody who made it on.
Yeah, man. Thank you to everybody in there. And thank you to everybody in the comments, man. I see y'all. Let you know we got the sports show Tuesday night, every Tuesday at 10.
I think you should show them that merch again too, real quick.
Oh yeah, we got the t-shirts coming. I ain't got the cup here, but we got some cups, we got some hats, we got some shit coming, man. So please support, like, subscribe to the Facebook, the YouTube, the Instagram, the TikTok. We all over the place. Again, 10 o'clock on Tuesdays, sports. 10 o'clock on Wednesdays, we talk about all kind of shit that's crazy. So you definitely want to join that show. That show's crazy. But no, that's it, man. NOOZ, aka the Let You Know logo. I'm out.
It's out.